next on All Access.
I'm Dan Roche. The Patriots keep stacking up wins, but they're also stacking up injuries. We'll hear from the team on that topic.
I'm Scott Zolak, and I know Thanksgiving is past, but we wanted to know what's the most important thing on Mike Vrabel's table? Your dessert guy.
I mean, I think both of us would be dessert guys.
I'm actually not a dessert guy. This is all meat potatoes.
Goodness gracious.
I'm Paul Perillo, and with the Patriots starting to take on some injuries, we're going to talk about why Mike Vrabel is the perfect guy to lead this ship.
And I'm Steve Burton. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Those stories. And if you haven't had enough food, wait till you see this tailgate.
You can't have lunch at breakfast time, and you can't have breakfast at lunchtime, so you got to do them both.
All Access begins right now. The Patriots are the first team in the league to have 10 wins on the year. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Patriots All Access. I'm Steve Burton. Hopefully you had a terrific Thanksgiving holiday. While the 10-2 mark is impressive, the victory over the Bengals came at a price. Several key players went down with injury, meaning the team's depth will be tested down the stretch. Their last game before a bye, the latest a team can have a bye, by the way, is a Monday night matchup with the New York Football Giants. New England will need to be focused to earn their 11th win. Our focus starts with the sights and sounds of their win over Cincinnati.
The quarterback leans forward, takes a head out of snap. A blitz coming. Flacco stands in, throws the ball toward the middle. Ball's batted in the air, incomplete. Knocked away by Marcus Jones. And there the denial to lift the Patriots to their 9th straight win and their 10th overall.
Florida yesterday, so gotta show some love. Whoa! Guys today, Matt. Come on,
Yeah. First team in the league to get to 10 wins. Let's do it. Be behind each other the whole time. Have a bunch of energy. Let's turn up.
Let's do it, man. Game on 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey! Come on!
Guys, let's do what we need to do. Playmakers on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Doing great. Hey, make a statement today. Make a statement right now. Let's go. Hey, DB's on 3. 1, 2, 3. DB. Let's go. We all we got. We all we need. 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 We all we got. We all we need.
Saltier first, second down. Like, we're fine. We're fine. We just got to settle down first, second down, okay?
We need to have mercy now. Hey, let's go respond.
Collins to the left. Pop Douglas motions right to left, fake to him. Mays back to pass pressure. Leads up off balance, throw wide open upside. Hunter Henry all alone to waltz into the end zone and leap with a spike. Touchdown, Patriots. The veteran quarterback with a play fake and a deep drop. A lot of time. Double play. Picked up. Goodbye. Running left side 15-10. Turning around. Backpedaling into the end zone. It's Marcus Jones. Another pick six against Cincinnati.
Communicate. Okay, keep them in bounds. They shouldn't have a timeout.
Takes a head out snap. A blitz coming. Flacco stands in, throws the ball toward the middle. Ball's batted in the air, incomplete. Knocked away by Marcus Jones.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Fellas, okay, we try to come out and play. This isn't easy. And I want you to understand that. And that the first sign of something happening, okay, we can't just, oh man, damn it. Like, we need everybody in here. If you guys didn't understand that already, you saw that today. Everybody stepped up. I'm proud of the coaching staff. I'm more proud of the players. Okay, there's gonna be some dirty games out there. And what we need to do is come together a little bit tighter and fix problems. And it starts with me. That's our job, is to fix problems and then compete and communicate. Proud of you, man. We said we wanted to be the first team in the NFL to win 10 games. Yes, sir. Okay, and we are. And we are. But we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do, especially down the stretch. Okay, so we got to get healthy. And if you had an opportunity and you didn't like it, well, then you got to do something about it. Okay, there's guys in here that stepped up, man. Pop, I appreciate what you did coming out of half. Okay, giving us a spark there on third down, okay, and helping us. Okay, and there's so many guys. Andy, that's the way to do your job. Offense, we got to finish these drives off. We got to finish these drives off with touchdowns. Okay, defense, we got to settle down and understand, like, we can give up a first down. We got to start turning the football over, but I'm proud to be your coach. Okay, there's a lot for us to be thankful for. Okay, this football team and the people that are around you. Okay, so let's break it down here real quick, and we'll get home and we'll get the hell out of here. I'm proud of you.
Well, you want to talk about a mix of emotions inside that locker room. Welcome to our Bob Siscon Furniture Studios, everyone, with Mike Reese and Paul Perillo. SS Patriots taking on water. Agree or disagree?
Yeah, a little bit. And they've been, as Mike Vrabel was quick to point out post-game, pointing the finger at Mike and the rest of my colleagues about talking about how healthy they've been all season. Now you're going to get tested a little bit. Starting to lose some key players. Milton Williams 2 weeks ago. You lose a couple of rookies on the offensive line. Yeah, starting to take on a little water.
And in addition to the injuries, I think just the performance, too, has sort of lagged a little bit. One example, how about run defense, Steve? The first 9 games of the year, they didn't allow an opposing running back 50 yards rushing in a game. Starting to see that number creep up, I think, fundamentally on defense, and then turning the ball over offensively. We got to clean that up as well.
And the red zone offense.
Sure. From the
elephant in the room.
Game.
Red zone offense.
Yeah.
All right, so now what do they do?
So you do what you've done all season long when you've been faced with any kind of problems, and you have to figure out ways to get around it. And I think that they've done a really good job with the offensive line. You've had some young guys up there. Drake May, I think, has been very mobile and moved around, but I think Josh McDaniels and Doug Marrone deserve a lot of credit too, Steve. And I expect those two guys to step up and find ways to work around it from a schematic standpoint and not let the absences of those rookies derail the offense.
I'm going to go big picture on you. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, that's okay.
They have the bye coming up after this game. I think that is so important to them to just reset. Like, I feel like 12 weeks in a row they've been at this thing. I was expecting more energy this week coming out of the mini bye. Didn't happen. That tells me they might be a little tired. It might be catching up to them a little bit. So to me, what they have to do, guys, fight through this game, feed off the energy of the crowd, prime time, Gillette Stadium, Monday night, get to that bye, and that's when you put the car charger in and you zap it up and you come back and you hope that battery is refilled.
This is what happens.
Are you buying what he's saying?
I am buying it because I think that he's
It's an excuse.
No, I think he's
a little tired. A little tired.
I think they've played really well for the most part, most of the season. In Cincinnati, Steve, it wasn't their best game. I would totally agree with that. I think they've played pretty well. I think people are sort of getting out over their skis a little bit with the record and sort of, holding their nose at the way that they're winning games. And people forget how far this team has come in such a short period of time. They didn't play their best in Cincinnati. They have been playing pretty well otherwise, in my view.
Well, they are 10-2.
They are.
They are 10-2. All right, guys, don't go far. We got you a little later on the show. Hopefully we'll agree then. We'll be back with more Patriots All Access right after this.
Coming up on All Access.
We celebrate National Tight End Day a little late with a conversation with both Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper.
Kind of like that jack of all trades, you know what I mean? You got to be in pass protection, you got to run routes, you got to run block. And since you do everything, the linemen accept you, and then the receivers accept you, so you know what I mean?
You're watching Patriots All Access.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? And by Sports Illustrated Tickets. 50 million sports, concerts, and theater tickets. Same seats, better prices. Fans deserve better. And by Cross Insurance, the official insurance broker of the New England Patriots.
I'm Stephon Diggs, and from my family to yours, happy Thanksgiving.
Welcome back to All Access. It's been 12 straight weeks of playing football for the Patriots, who will make it 13 straight when they host the Giants on Monday Night Football. Can they go into their bye on a high note? Here's Dan Roach with more.
They've won 9 straight, but the Patriots head into Monday night's matchup against the Giants banged up.
The starting left side of the O-line is on the shelf. Guard Jarrett Wilson with a high ankle sprain, and left tackle Will Campbell with a right knee issue.
I hate that for those guys. You know, they've done a great job this year, stepped in as rookies, and played some really good football.
The 21-year-old Campbell was placed on injured reserve, meaning he has to sit out at least 4 games.
Man, it's tough. I think you just, for someone who works so hard and is playing at a high level and at such a young age, I think it's just hard working for him.
First thing I said was it's a blessing. It's not worst case scenario, right? I think it would be good for him, a good opportunity to go through something like this. I think he'll come back from it better. Injury rate in the NFL is 100%, so like stuff's going to happen, stuff's going to come up.
Besides Campbell and Wilson, Kyrus Tonga and Brendan Schooler also left Sunday's game with injuries. So once again, reinforcements will be needed.
We're not worried about it or anything. We trust everybody that they know what to do and go out there and execute.
Next up for the Pats, a Monday Night Football date with the New York Giants here at Gillette Stadium, and then a much-needed bye week. But they're hoping to take care of business first.
Try not to look too far ahead. We definitely got some guys banged up, so I guess the bye came at a good time for us. It's going to be key for us to be at the top of our game. We're going into another primetime game, so really look forward to it.
First Monday night of my career, so it's nice to have it at home. The energy is going to be great. Gillette's going to be rocking, so we're excited.
You walk around all week going dun 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 dun.
Yeah, basically it's been playing in my head. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's how I go.
Here's this week's Next Gen Stat, brought to you by AWS. Hunter Henry leads the Patriots in yards after catch with 260 yards and expected yards after catch with 246 yards. Both he and Austin Hooper have a YAC success rate of 60%, which is the highest on the team amongst tight ends and wide receivers.
Well, my friends, the numbers don't lie, and joining me now are the Patriots' 2 tight ends, Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, man, good to see you.
Okay, so let me ask you this right out of the gate. Where does the tight ends rank on the cool list when it comes to playing football? Everybody wants to be the quarterback, everybody wants to be the running back, the wide receiver. You first.
Personally, we might be a little bit biased, but I think it's the best position. We get to do a little bit of everything. We get to hang out with the O-linemen, we get to hang out with the receivers, we get to hang out with the quarterbacks, so kind of all over the place. It's pretty fun.
So you rank them high?
Yeah, I'd rank it the highest. I love it. Yeah, like Hunter said, we're pretty biased, but it's pretty cool. You got to be kind of like that jack of all trades, you know what I mean? You got to be in pass protection, you got to run routes, you got to run block. And since you do everything, the linemen accept you, and then the receivers accept you. So you know what I mean. You got the passport to kind of go around the offensive building a little bit.
You guys have played together now with each other for 2 years. How competitive are you guys amongst yourselves?
Oh, we're always competitive. That's the thing about any room. I think every room is always trying to elevate each other. He's played 10 years. I've played 10 years. We came in the league together.
Man.
So, it's pretty special. Yeah, no doubt. Like Hunter's saying, he's got 10 years of knowledge just like myself. So, if I see something a certain way or I have a question of Hunter, how would you attack this specific situation? So I know I got a guy in the room who has a bunch of knowledge where I could pick his brain.
And that leads me to my next question. How do you help him? How does he help you?
I think we just see the game, like you said, very similar. We've been in many different offenses. We've been in this offense. We've been in other offenses. So we've been in so many different schemes, and
through the years, I think the amount of games that we played, I mean, he just celebrated 150. So, I mean, that's a lot of NFL games, man. So, I mean, the knowledge is so useful throughout a whole game and throughout the season.
What has been the key to the turnaround so quickly this year? What do you think?
That's a great question. I mean, I think a lot of it may sound super oversimplified, but I think a lot of it is just intrinsic motivation from everyone in the locker room. I mean, Braves obviously comes in talking about building an identity, and I mean, he's definitely brought that standard with him, but I think it's the leadership, the accountability of the guys, like being intrinsically motivated, not to just make the saying on the wall a saying, but like, let's bring it to life.
It's a good answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
You can go just say ditto?
Yeah, I agree. Amen to that one.
If you guys had to play another position, what would it be?
I mean, probably quarterback.
Yeah, what, are you kidding me?
Yeah. The high, you know, I mean, obviously, quarterback's a pretty big position. So, I mean, if I could throw it like some of these quarterbacks and the quarterback we have, that would be pretty nice.
Yeah, Steve, most of us used to be quarterbacks, and we found out, like, you're not good enough to do that. So, yeah, go there with the lineman, put your hand in the ground every now and then, we'll find you. Yeah. So, you know, you get taught very quickly there can only be one. So, yeah, who doesn't want to be the QB?
Well, speaking of your quarterback, let's talk about Drake May. How have you seen him grow?
Oh, man. So you see the leadership, the knowledge, his ability to articulate like what he wants to the guys. I mean, it's huge. It sounds simple, but it changes everything when you got a guy like that that can communicate specifically to the different types of guys in the room.
Agree?
I agree. I think leadership, just ownership. I mean, he's always had the talent, but I think he's just not displaying it week in, week out, and the consistency is always there.
To play tight end, you agree you got to be able to block, correct?
Yeah.
And block well.
Yep.
This week against the Giants, Monday Night Football game. Offensive line is beat up. Do they expect you to do more?
I think there's always expectation for us to do more. I mean, obviously, you know, losing guys going down a little bit. I mean, that was, you know, you hate to see that, but no, that's the league of opportunity. So you guys got to step up, and hopefully we can help them out any way we can.
Yeah, I mean, that's well said. I mean, that's the beauty of tight end, right? Like, whatever you got to do. If that means we got to get a little more active in the run game, that's what we got to do. If it's a pass game, like he had 115 yards last week, that's what we got to do. So that's a beauty of position, just be ready when called upon.
All right, bring it in. 1, 2, 3, go Pats. 1, 2, 3.
Go Pats.
We'll be back with more Patriots All Access right after this.
Hi, I'm Hunter Henry. For my family to yours, happy Thanksgiving.
My name is Patriots. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Okay.
It's a holiday tradition unlike any other. For the 32nd year, the Patriots Foundation teamed up with Morgan Memorial Goodwill to provide Thanksgiving in a basket.
Thank you.
All right, God bless you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
To be able to come together with the Crafts family, the Patriots Foundation, and have the Patriots player participate takes this from a community event, something that makes people in the community feel valued and special.
Patriots players, alumni, and the owner himself delivered over 200 baskets filled to the brim to families in need.
That's good. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my God, got
yes, ma'am. Go Patriots. Yes, ma'am.
Welcome back to Patriots All Access. Time to sit down and talk with the head coach of a 10-win football team. Coach Vrabel joins me now.
How about that?
Coach, 10 wins. We haven't had 10 wins around here in a couple of years, and it's been interesting. But that's a significant number for your team. Your players talked about it. You talked about it after the game. Why?
Well, I mean, I just think, just where we're at right now, I was trying to not focus on certainly too much other than going on the road and playing against a tough team, an explosive team. but also having some significance of getting to double digits. And that was the next target. When you're at 9, there's only one other place to go. So, wanted to try to get there and also be the first team in the National Football League to get to 10 wins. Now, that's not going to do us any good this week, but certainly was something that we looked forward to last week.
I liked it after the game. Records don't mean anything right now. We still got a lot of football to play.
We have plenty of football.
So the win was colored with a rash of injuries. You can't really sugarcoat it, but do you feel that, given what you know, that maybe you dodged a bullet, that this isn't season-ending for these guys?
Yeah, I think some of those guys are day-to-day. Some of them are week-to-week. And, we'll see where it all shakes out here in the recovery process. We'll have to have a plan for each and every guy, and also for the football team and where we put guys, and then try to give ourselves the best chance to win.
Monday Night Football, New York Giants, primetime game. I thought the Thursday night setting was awesome. Yeah. It's good to have night games. A lot of coaching changes for the Giants, quarterback changes. Sort of the unexpected, right? You got to prepare for everything.
Well, talented football team. They've obviously put up a lot of numbers and had a great, I think they had, 10 or 15 passes over 20 yards last week, and so they're explosive.
Jameson put it up.
He doesn't mind throwing it, but then obviously, run game, defense has some talented pieces. We have to make sure we take care of Lawrence and Burns and, the Thibodeau and obviously Abdul Carter and all those guys that can affect the quarterback. So this is every week in this league is a challenge, and that's what we'll have to try to do and be ready for, no matter whether it's any quarterback. But obviously Jameis has been the one in there, and the last couple weeks.
All right, if you haven't looked around, it's the holiday season. So Thanksgiving was a couple days ago. We're going to do a food-based question section here.
Okay.
For Mike Vrabel, turkey or something else?
There's got to be a ham. There's got to be
you
a ham.
told me that on
there.
a radio interview.
Got to be a ham. Got to be some ham on there. But
I'm more ham than turkey.
Yeah, better left over. The ham's better left over. Turkey,
Correct.
if it's not fresh, you can just, pitch it. Make gravy out of it.
Potatoes or stuffing?
Stuffing, no question.
Absolutely. Dessert. You're a dessert guy.
I think both of us would be dessert guys.
I'm actually not a dessert guy. This is all meat and potatoes.
Goodness gracious. Here's the real question. Canned cranberry sauce.
Oh, it's the gelled.
Gelled.
Yeah, it's in a can.
Yeah, that's it.
Ocean Spray gelled. You and I are from the same area of the country where Grandma would slice that.
No question.
And it's just a round piece. You
that's
put it right
all
on
you
top.
That
you
gets
have
me
to
excited.
have that. That gets me so excited. I thought Les Miles, back when he was at LSU, had the best assessment at Thanksgiving. He was doing an interview, and he said, I'm just going to tell you, the best tasting thing is that last little bite on your plate of the gravy, a little piece of stuffing, a little piece of mashed potatoes, a little salt and pepper, the cranberry sauce. And it's just, I still think about it.
The best bite is that leftover bite. That's the one.
All right, time now for the Sports Illustrated ticket question of the week. And it comes from Dennis M., and this is a good one.
Hey, so they want the Sports Illustrated question. What do they got to do? They got to follow us, right?
Well, yeah, we're going to do that at the end. So we do this, we do the question, then I got to follow at the end.
I love it.
Okay, so this is from Dennis M. And Evan McPherson trots onto the field and just casually nails a 63-yarder as time expires. There's a lot of that going on in the league.
Cap, and they say that the preparation of the K-ball, and again, we felt good about where the distance was. Before the game, we kind of see these guys warm up, and he's had a big leg, and I think the kickers are the kickers are getting better, but obviously we'll see the impact that the K-ball has and the preparation, and you can kind of see when some teams have gone to that Mayday field goal at the end of the half or the end of the game, and they run the kicker out there and they don't change the ball.
Right.
It's like boing, boing. I think they're just kicking a regular football, and it hasn't been as successful. So, we'll see what these K-balls and the impact does, and the competition committee will look at it, I'm sure.
All right, if you want to ask the coach a question, you have to follow the team at patriots.com/askthecoach. We'll be back later in the show. 4 big plays from the win.
There it is, Ask the Coach.
All right, Ask the Coach. More Patriots All Access. We'll be back right after this.
Coming up on Patriots All Access.
No turkey and no stuffing, but you don't want to miss the chow in this tailgate.
Very flavorful. That's very good.
The Haitian season, it did not disappoint.
You're watching Patriots All Access.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Gillette. Gillette's best shave is now the best a fan can get. Get it while you can at Gillette.com/NFL.
Hi, I'm Christian Gonzalez, and from my family to yours, happy Thanksgiving.
Welcome back to All Access. I hope you all are appropriately satisfied from a food standpoint after the holiday. If you still have room, though, then this next segment is for you. In our latest installment of Tales from the Tailgate presented by Bud Light, we introduce you to two frat friends from UMass with a 30-year history together. Their idea of the perfect tailgate is not just one meal, but two.
You can't have lunch at breakfast time, and you can't have breakfast at lunchtime, so you got to do them both.
Let me tell you the story of two young brothers who came on a sunny day, mixing breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and ready to take it for the rest of the day.
We got ribeye coming next.
Garlic, pistachio, buffalo wings.
Dennis and I met at UMass. We joined the same fraternity in 1991 and been friends ever since. We had a very nice kitchen in a fraternity house, and a bunch of guys just started, cooking little things, and then, just add on. It's like everything else. You try to learn new things. This is called ippies. So every Haitian, they actually always take their meat, they'll wash it, they'll marinate it, then they'll boil it. They overcook the daylights out of it, which I love anyway, but this, never had it, but we're gonna try it, and it's gonna be a guinea pig for this weekend. So we'll use this, the kicking bourbon, the honey teriyaki, slap your mama, Worcestershire. And that's pretty much it. For lunch, we'll have pork loin, steak tips, ribeye, chicken, and sausage and peppers. My buddy Dennis right here, who's my breakfast guy at tailgating, and I'm the lunch guy, so teamwork. You can't really have steak at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning. So Dennis will usually make eggs, bacon, hash.
So we have breakfast sandwiches, fried eggs, cheese, bacon. We got our sausage patties ready to go. Throws the bun on, I like your thinking. Got some hash brown potatoes over on the side there. And then the pied de resistance, or the cinnamon rolls that'll come out towards the end here.
All right, cinnamon buns. What do we got?
I cook all the good food for everyone, and then I eat 3 cinnamon rolls.
Here we go. All right.
Awesome. Here today with the tailgate that does a little bit of breakfast and a little bit of lunch. I'm right here in the middle. We'll see what we got today. Gentlemen, how we doing? Hey! I brought my contributions to the tailgate. Who wants a Bud Light? Anybody? Yeah. Go Patriots! A little bit more exciting than UMass football, but
ever so.
A little bit.
A little bit.
So what makes it Haitian? What do you marinate it in?
So I use a thing called ippies, which is a Haitian seasoning.
Okay.
You want to try it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
I'll try it.
What are you doing here? Very flavorful. That's very good.
The Haitian seasoning, it did not disappoint.
All right, who wants sausage and peppers? Yo! All right, let's go! Eat up, we got a lot of food.
This has been a great day.
Yeah.
Visit with Dave Andrews, who great conversations, insight on football stories, Super Bowl stories, Super Bowl losses, Super Bowl wins. I mean, just a great guy in general. So, and Bud Light. What more could we ask for?
Gentlemen, thank you all for having me. Awesome stuff.
Absolute pleasure. Thanks for bringing the Bud Light.
Of
Thank you very
course.
much.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate your time.
Gene, you remember that time we were streaking through the quads to the gymnasium?
No. No.
You don't remember.
These beef tips are the best.
A little spicy, flavorful, just incredible.
Wings, pork, steak tips, it's all good, man.
Come on, you guys want more food. I know you do.
We've been doing some version of this since we were 18 years old, and we're now in our 50s.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my guess is we'll be doing it forever. We've been in a fantasy football league with 10 other guys from our fraternity since 1994. So, yeah, this will be going on for as long as we can do it.
Yeah.
Friendship.
I'm DeMario Douglas. From my family to yours, happy Thanksgiving.
What was the most memorable Thanksgiving game the Patriots ever played in? How about Devin McCourty's rookie year, 2010 in Detroit against the Lions?
Picked off, intercepted at the 45.
McCourty had 2 interceptions. And Tom Brady threw for 4 touchdowns.
It is Clark Branch, end zone touchdown.
As New England rolled to a 45-24 win.
Welcome back to Patriots All Access. Time now for X's and O's for the big plays from the big win this past weekend. Coach started off the Hunter Henry touchdown.
Yep, this is a favorite part of the program. We're on life support here. We're down 10-0.
I didn't like that.
No, I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you had plenty to say, just like everybody else. But again, here, we are able to kind of clear them through the zone here. They're locked in there, and again, he's been reliable for us. They've been real reliable. When they let him go. And again, this is what we've seen from Drake, is the ability to be able to, let's take a look from the end zone. And we have to be better here, but again, being able to transfer up into the pocket, take care of the football. You can see that here. We got 2 free hands on the football.
2 hands in that cavity.
Eyes down the field, off platform, and a really accurate throw here to Hunter for the touchdown. So, that got us going. We came back, we had the turnover, and then we were able to score. And then now, we get the ball. They come back. They get the ball. You can see tight coverage. Yep. You can see bracketed here. There's a lot of things that are happening, and Joe just kind of freaks out there and throws it out, and Marcus is able to take advantage of it and trying to get all the guys to come down here and celebrate with them.
So I lost track of where Marcus was during the call because I'm trying to watch Joe and then try to watch.
Yeah, he starts in here.
He's inside.
Yeah, he starts in here.
Right?
And then obviously if these guys transition here vertically, we get good coverage here. We've got our safeties trying to cross key.
Yeah.
And then, Joe doesn't have anywhere to go with the football and makes it, we make them pay we got to take advantage of bad football.
It's amazing how quick a game could flip in a matter of 10 minutes.
That certainly was a big play for us. This one coming out of half, 3rd and 11. We're backed up on the 9-yard line. Didn't really get off to a good start here. And a guy that didn't have a whole lot of opportunity early in the game. Yep. Pop comes back here, runs the middle read, does a great job of tracking the football. Drake trusts him. We get a huge X play down the field, and then we're able to come back to him here the next play with the reverse. But, that was Pop accounting for about 50 yards of that drive, so that was great to see.
You got to read this, too, and you'll see it here, 49. He sees his back. That's 40 yards downfield where he's got his back turned. Put the ball where he can't see it.
So simulated pressure right here. Yep. Playing a big part in a football game.
Good pocket.
When they bring secondary blitzers, and we're able to protect with them with our running backs, and then he's able to find Pop down the middle of the field. End of the game, we put ourselves in a predicament, but we do have, a 6-point lead. They're going to need to score a touchdown. No timeouts, 23 seconds left, 4th and 10. We go with the pressure look. Okay, you see Dell popping out of there underneath the tight end. Guys are playing off, playing with vision. And again, they throw one up, Hail Mary. And, KC's able to run the edge, forces a wobbly throw. And then, Marcus Jones does a nice job of stabbing that ball out of there. He had a chance earlier in the game. wasn't able to get it. Now we come back here on 4th down.
Carl
and he's
Davis prior to that, two offhanded knockdowns.
No,
Defense
no swatting or stabbing. Yeah, no swatting. Stab.
Stab some more Monday
That's
night.
it.
Good luck against the Giants.
You got it.
There you go. More of X's and O's you can see next week, but Patriots All Access will return right after this.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? And by Sports Illustrated Tickets. 50 million sports, concerts, and theater tickets. Same seats, better prices. Fans deserve better. And by Cross Insurance, the official insurance broker of the New England Patriots.
Hi, I'm Trevion Henderson, and from my family to yours, happy Thanksgiving.
Hey everybody, this is Coach Vrabel. Not only is this magnificent mustache aesthetically appealing, it also has allowed me to partner with Gillette to bring awareness to men's health, especially prostate cancer. So for this month of November, or as we like to call it, Movember, for My Cause, My Cleats, here they are. No cleats, but plenty of causes. Gonna be rocking these on Monday night, and also going to be auctioning them off for charity. So again, men's health, continue to bring awareness, impacting us here this year. Coach T, Big T, Coach Williams, battling prostate cancer. You know, that's just where we're at. We have to take care of ourselves. We have to be around for our families, and it's important that the impact that we make to our community. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, and I appreciate partnering with Gillette here.
Welcome back to our Bob's Discount Furniture Studios, back with Mike Reese and Paul Perillo. And I asked you guys earlier, where do they go from here? And I want to talk about specifics, especially with the offensive line. Concerns there, Paul?
Yeah, I mean, you have to have some concerns. You've been able to go all but one game, Mike, with the same 5 starting, lineup, which is such a contrast to what it was last year. I think Ben Brown, I feel pretty good about him at left guard in replace of Jared Wilson. I'm a little bit more concerned about the tackle spot. They've had Marcus Bryant, on the right side and Vidarian Lowe on the left side. So it's going to be interesting to me, Mike, if Mike Vrabel wants to do something different with that. It was Lowe in Cincinnati. I would assume it'll stay that way.
And if it doesn't, I think the plan is the same with Josh McDaniels. Help those guys,
you have
right?
to.
And that could be chips with the running backs. It could be just tight end always lined up over there to give them support, because I think it is a drop-off, Steve, when you go from Will Campbell, who I thought was really, as a rookie, playing left tackle in this league.
He was doing well.
Gave you everything
he was
had.
doing well.
And I think, when you go to the next level of the depth chart, it is a drop-down.
I want us to take a look at Mike Vrabel and the job that he is doing. Because is he the perfect coach to lead this team going forward, especially when it comes to situations?
I think he's done a fantastic job all around, just building the culture and having them believe. And you can see it at times like that. They're down 10-0 early in the game. They haven't had many of those. They haven't been down by 2 scores at all. The 2 times previously they lost the games.
That's right.
This week they were able to change that. And I think he keeps them going, keeps everybody up. And he keeps telling us, Mike, about the first drive scores that they allow. Like, we have to get to a point where if we allow a first down, we can't just hang our heads and say, well, they're going to score. You can allow a first down and still get off the field. And I think that's what his message was. I thought it was interesting, Mike, to hear him talk earlier in the week, too, about him needing to do a better job of sort of moving on from bad plays.
Definitely, and I think that's the leadership. If I'm going to demand it of my players, I'm going to show them that I'm demanding it of myself. This goes back to his time in Tennessee. I was always so impressed when they had runs of injuries in Tennessee. Next players come in, and I think there was one year where they used 91 different players, if I have the number right. So this is the right man for the Patriots for this situation.
All right, let's talk about this G-men.
Yeah.
Okay? They're a mess. But
Yeah.
They're a mess that you can't overlook.
It's
right?
not
You can't
your
overlook
average
the mess.
2-win team. I mean, they find a way to get a 2-score lead. Do you believe 5 times they've had a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter and lost?
It's unbelievable.
So
that's why coaches get fired.
Yeah, you could sit there and say, you can keep Vrabel on the sideline. He's going to keep everybody motivated to keep everybody's attention. But don't get in that situation, Mike. Don't allow this game to be hanging in the balance in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and I think if we learned anything from last week against the Bengals, I will echo in cleaner terms what Mike Vrabel said after the game. the records don't matter, right? You got to come to play.
Yeah, so that being said, prediction.
I think they will see that bye and that sort of prize that's waiting for them, and they're going to be a little bit more focused this week. I think the Patriots, I'm going to say 33-20.
Oh, wow. It's got some points. I'll go Patriots 27-17.
Okay.
Andy Borregales, we didn't mention him, the kicker, doing great. I think he helps, as does the crowd. I think Gillette will be lit up once again.
Talking about being steady. Borregales, absolutely. All right, so we're talking 11-2.
Yeah.
11-2.
Yeah, that's right, Stevie.
Great job as usual.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there watching this show. That'll do it for this week's edition of Patriots All Access. For Mike Reese and Bob Perlow, I'm Steve Burton. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.